If you found yourself saying, I just don't feel like myself anymore, then this video is for you. Maybe you're still functioning, you're still going to work, taking care of your family, checking things off of your to-do list, showing up for everyone else, but underneath all of that, something else feels different. You might feel disconnected from yourself. The things that used to bring you joy don't really excite you anymore. You feel more anxious, more overwhelmed, more emotionally reactive. Maybe you're exhausted all day, but can't shut your brain off at night. And when you look in the mirror, you don't quite recognize the woman staring back at you. If this sounds familiar, stay with me because today I want to explain why this happens and what is actually going on beneath the surface. Hi everyone, I'm Estie from SoulWell. At SoulWell, my mom, who is a clinical herbalist, and I help ambitious women achieve better energy, regulated hormones, a reversal of a variety of symptoms, emotional stability, and the sky-high confidence that they deserve. We do this using a holistic framework that addresses 4 different layers, one being the physical body, the second one being the nervous system and the emotional layer, the third one being the subconscious mind, and the fourth one being energetics. What we've noticed in our practice is that when women say, I don't feel like myself anymore, it's almost never just one thing. It's usually a combination of several layers that have been neglected and unaddressed for a really long time. And these layers are intertwined in so many ways, which we'll discuss. The women we work with are often incredibly responsible women. They're the women everyone relies on. They're managing their careers, their businesses, their families, their households, sometimes aging parents, and sometimes all of the above all at once. And because they're so capable, they get used to pushing through the exhaustion that they feel, through the anxiety, through the stress, through the symptoms, until eventually survival mode becomes normal for them. Because when survival mode becomes your normal state, you stop realizing that you're even in it. You stop seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and you start to believe that this is just how things are and that this is how you have to keep living forever. Now, the term survival mode gets thrown around a lot these days, but most people don't understand the harm that being in survival mode for an extended period of time can do to your health and really to all aspects of your life. When your nervous system spends months or years feeling unsafe, overwhelmed, or constantly responsible for everyone else, your body begins to adapt. You may notice symptoms like brain fog, digestive issues, hormonal imbalances, sleep issues, anxiety, depression, fatigue that doesn't go away no matter how much sleep you get. You might be experiencing allergies and autoimmune issues and inflammation that your doctor can't seem to diagnose, weight gain and stubborn weight around the midsection, and muscle tension, particularly in your neck, your shoulders, your jaw, and along your spine. You might also notice yourself feeling emotionally overwhelmed by things that never used to bother you. You may feel irritated at everyone around you and snapping at your loved ones for no reason, or you may be just completely shut down and numb to life. And what many women don't realize is that the nervous system isn't just affecting your physical health. It's affecting how you see yourself, and it's wiring beliefs and stories into your subconscious mind that are keeping you stuck in life. Now, here's something almost nobody talks about. The longer we stay in chronic stress, the more we start identifying with the symptoms that we're experiencing. At first, you might say, I'm just experiencing anxiety. But eventually that becomes, I'm just an anxious person. Or at first it's, I'm feeling tired lately. Then it becomes, I'm just a tired person. I'm the burnt out one. I'm the overwhelmed one. I'm the woman whose body is always struggling. And maybe I'm just not meant to live a happy and fulfilling life. And these identities start becoming part of our self-image. And what happens when our self-image is low? Well, that's when the people around us start to criticize us more, to nitpick us more, to prioritize us and support us less, because they're just reflecting our own self-image back to us, our own low self-image back to us. And what's more is that this low self-image also leads to us being critical of our own selves, shaming ourselves that we're not doing things right, not getting enough things done, or not getting them fast enough, that we're lazy, that we're incapable, etc., all of this shame. And what does that do? Well, that raises cortisol, our stress hormone, and it actually doesn't get us to be better or to be a more ideal version of ourselves. This critical self-talk just keeps us stuck in the loop of survival mode. This is why so many women feel frustrated and even lost. They've already tried the supplements, the diets, the calorie counting, the exercise programs, and they've even tried meditation apps, journaling, or therapy. And all of those tools can absolutely be so helpful. But if your nervous system is still stuck in survival mode and your subconscious mind is full of limiting beliefs, lasting change is going to be very difficult. This is why at SoulWell, we look at healing through not just one, but 4 layers, the ones that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. So at first, we support the physical body and the physical foundation. Then we regulate the nervous system and process emotions that may be keeping the body stuck in survival mode. We identify and reprogram subconscious beliefs and identify patterns that often shape our behaviors and experiences without realizing it. And this layer also includes helping you to rebuild a self-image that reflects who you truly are instead of who survival mode and societal patterning convinced you that you are. And finally, we address the energetic layer. This layer is about understanding that we're not only physical beings, we're also energetic beings. Our thoughts, our emotions, our nervous system activity, and even our hearts generate measurable electromagnetic fields around us that, whether we realize it or not, actually affect the fields of the people around us, just like other people's energy fields affect our own. Many women we work with are highly empathetic, sensitive, and intuitive people who unknowingly absorb stress, emotions, and energy from the people and from the environments around them. And over time, this can leave them feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, disconnected from themselves, and constantly drained. If this goes unaddressed, as it often does for a majority of people, the energy field becomes fragmented and weak, which causes stress to linger for longer periods of time, energy to drain more easily, and recovery to be slow. And this is dangerous because all illness starts at the energetic level first before it manifests into the physical. So in this energetic layer, we use energy diagnostic techniques to see what is actually going on for you at the energetic level. And we also teach practical tools to help you protect and recover your energy, strengthen your physical and energetic boundaries, and reconnect to yourself and to your intuition so that you feel more clear, more regulated, and more resilient, and less thrown off and drained by the people, by the environments, or by conflict. With this approach, we've helped women who were stuck in anxiety, in chronic stress, experiencing skin issues, pain, hormonal chaos, and a self-image that was in the dumpster, as I like to say, find relief. Not by giving them one more protocol to fail, but by helping them rebuild from the inside out, addressing all of the layers of their health. So if this resonates with you and you'd like to dive in deeper, just watch our longer training on this in the link in the description, and I'll see you soon.